Hello and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. I am hosting an impromptu game and I decided to go crazy, which I'm sure I will mess everything up, but we're doing Struggle on Orbital Station Delta. Background inspiration is the officer. That gentleman is one of the first officers from Space Force or whatever. Which is a thing. It's an actual thing. So he's kind of an officer or something. Anyway, I'm going to be heading into the night, and I've made Lynn and Candace evil. Okay, so back, I'm going to go first to who? To the demon. I'm so confused. Okay, so there's not actually... So you can tell I'm not a good person. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Any day now we'll do something. Hello?
Oh, I'm here.
Sorry, Lynn. There's only so many people in this world.
Yeah,
Every time I reshuffled it, I was like, oh, they wouldn't want to be evil. So,
I know. Between Guami, Candace, and me, and well, if you were playing yourself, Egner, Trey, we all make shitty demons. So just give it to James or Manny. That'd be good. So who's my demon?
yeah, that would be the thing. Is that yeah? So your demon is Candace,
Oh,
and
interesting.
that
Okay.
technically that's all you learn. And
Until I pick.
yeah, and there's no reason for you not to do your thing because you do act first. So,
Yep.
do you want to go ahead and do a thing?
I'll poison. Frig. I'll poison James.
Okay.
Then I'll claim janitor.
Sounds good. I'm trying to find. Huh. Oh, there we go. All right, thanks.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello. Oh my gosh, you screamed in my ear and I was not looking at the screen. Okay. All righty. Hold on a second.
I didn't actually scream. um.
But you snuck in on me and then you're like, hello. I wasn't looking.
All right.
All right, what's
So
up?
your minion is Lynn,
Nice.
and your bluff rules are test subject,
Boo.
researcher,
Okay.
and officer.
Okay.
And that is everything I have for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, good sir.
I'll just pick Candace.
Okay. I am here to tell you two things. First, you have been chosen, and secondly, you have your own action.
What was the second thing?
You have your own action that you may do.
Oh, okay. So night one or night zero. I've been chosen. And I am going to hold on, let me look at this chosen thing. So was it the probe? Okay. Oh, I'm poisoned. Is that the only thing that tells you you're chosen?
No, there is a janitor as well.
Okay. Okay. All right. I am going to choose Candace.
Okay. You learn if they are sober, healthy, and alive. And you will learn no.
Now, do I get an answer to all three, or?
It's Boolean math. So it's this,
Okay.
this, or this.
So if one of them is
True, then
wrong,
it's a yes. You get a yes
then
or a no. If any of those things are
okay.
true, then you get yes. Otherwise, you get no.
Okay. Okay. Well, if they're true, so you told me no, so that means she's either drunk, poisoned, or dead.
Yes.
Okay.
And what that is sober, healthy, or alive. Sober is the opposite of drunk. Healthy is the opposite of poisoned, and alive is the opposite of dead. So
Okay. So she's one
basically,
of those three.
she is not alive. She is drunk, or she is poisoned.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Don't even know how to do anything. Who's missing?
Kwame, waiting on him to teleport back. There he is.
Here he comes. All right, so I've prepared a story. Well, not really, but I figured that I'd involve the Space Force. This guy commands the Space Force, and I don't know. He doesn't like me, so he decided from space he was gonna shoot me, and I died. In case you don't know, that's an officer from Space Force, which is the thing that I don't know. I don't really know what Space Force is, but it's a real
Let's
thing.
just stop. Let's just stop now.
Well, it is a thing.
I know. Let's just stop now.
Well, I was
That
shot anyway. Is the
terrible.
point. So the
That's
game has
treason.
started, and you all have 10 minutes to whisper.
Let's talk Candace again, like usual.
That's fine. Let's get it.
Trey, you want to talk?
Your room,
Nah.
whenever the room's open.
Oh,
I
sorry.
was like, I don't have a room.
Kwame, you want to talk?
All
Oh,
right,
there we go.
James, let's do it.
I'll go to your room.
Okay. I'll go to my room maker.
Okay.
I guess I'm the odd man out.
Well, that's good, because I'm going to be sitting here by myself as I get my time restrict thing printed off. Which would be pretty boring if it wasn't for you.
I've never played this script. I thought it was a lot more complex than it is.
Yeah, it's really not that complicated.
No. Some nice rolls here.
I found my spreadsheet. Do you want to whisper?
Sure.
Are you serious?
No. I can do all of my daytime bluffing here. Right.
Do it to the storyteller.
Well, there's the one role though, researcher. I think that's the only role. You want to chat, Trey?
Okay. Why does everybody want to talk to me? Well, here's the deal.
I haven't talked to anybody yet. It's an odd number game, so I've been.
Do you want to talk to Edgar instead?
Candace, you want to talk?
Yes, Edgar, we can talk.
Oh well.
Okay. I go to you.
Okay.
Well,
Then,
did y'all beat up on Edgar again?
I can talk to Lynn if you don't want to. Trey. I don't
No,
care. You were the
I
first
can
person that
talk.
came back.
no,
Just
it's
walk
not that
back
I don't
in,
want to.
I'll
It's
go to
that
your
My room?
Mine, yeah.
here. I'll explain, Manny. We can go talk.
Boy,
Okay.
got really loud.
I'll go to your room.
Okay.
That's someone. Okay, never mind.
Lan, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Trey, you
Your
want to
room?
talk?
Yes, ma'am, I
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
You want to come to mine?
Sure.
Okay.
James, you want to talk?
Yeah. I'll go to your room.
Didn't you want to talk? Oh, Lynn's gone. Then I'm all by myself. Don't want to be all. Oh my gosh. That's when I get giddy. It's like 2:45 in the morning. I even sang Stephen away. Amazing. Okay, this phone has to be charged up because it's screaming for my attention. No, I don't want to start importing stuff.
There we are.
I want.
Oop.
Stephen, is this your script, or did you get it? Did you got it from somewhere else?
I got it from someone else. There we are. Coolness.
Edgar, Candace is sus.
Okay.
I started to ask Steven if he wanted to talk. I had to remember he's a storyteller.
I had the same thing with Trey. When I went to Trey, I was like, this is weird. I only know my storyteller
Yeah, that's
for a long
true.
time. I played in the beginning with Trey, but then it was like storyteller.
Candace, you want to talk?
I just
Sure.
I was evil so
I'll go to your room.
much that
Okay.
that
You said yours?
No, yours.
Mine? Okay.
Edgar, do you want to talk?
Okay, that's cool, Manny. We'll go to your.
Actually, hold
Yeah.
on, guys. Hold on,
All right.
guys. I know I've talked to both of you guys, and I had weird conversations. Candace, I'm super sus about, and the fact that she just went to go talk to James. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Just
That works
keep
for
that
me.
in mind.
Okay, I will talk to Manny first. See what she. Okay. Go to your room, Manny.
Hey, Lynn, you want to chat real quick?
Sure. Your room or mine?
Yours is fine.
Okay.
Have any info? Blah 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 blah. So, yeah. do you feel like you think somebody's double claiming you, or do you think that
No,
somebody poked you with a broomstick?
I think there's a probe in the game.
Huh. Okay. Okay. You got poked it.
I got poked.
You got poked it. Okay. Do you
And
feel like you're poisoned?
Well,
Or what is it? Yeah, poisoned. Yeah, poisoned.
Well, if it was a probe, I am poisoned. No,
No.
I've talked like I've talked to a couple other people, and
Anybody else claim they got poked?
no, and nobody's coming out and claiming janitor, and they're 3 for 3. So
Okay.
I'm starting to think that there's no janitor in play, which means it's a probe, which means I'm poisoned.
Okay.
So
Okay.
anyway,
Okay.
that's what I'm trying to find the janitor so I can confirm.
Oh,
Didn't. And it just made me go, "Bing, bing."
Yeah,
So,
no, the
anyways.
beacon goes off kind of. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
No,
you
I
know
hear
what?
ya.
Let me just do this. Hey, here, I'll just do this because I didn't tell any of the other guys. I'm the janitor. I picked Candace. She asked to talk to me. She should have said, "Hey, Trey, you picked me. I got you as the janitor." Steven came
Yeah.
and told me you picked me, and she didn't get picked.
Oh shit, that's a red flag. Because okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. The janitor, if you're a good role, you get that beacon,
It
correct?
says each night choose a player. Chosen townsfolk are told they were chosen. Now she did say we got to be careful about plus or minus outs.
Most prolific killer ever. You want to?
The killing spree.
Oh, I thought he was stuck. He was like on that face, like for a long time. I thought like the camera was stuck.
I was thinking.
I think we don't have time anymore.
Time
How much
is
time?
not on your side.
Time is on my side.
Not on your side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wait. You know what? I just see where the chips may fall. I'm just gonna keep it at this.
Did you just say that you're gonna see where the shit falls?
Yeah.
No, the chips
The chips,
may fall.
He's gonna check
Yeah,
and see where
like poker.
where the big
crap
pile
lands.
of cow shit falls right on his head.
Oh, shit.
Do you have cows in the Netherlands?
A
Alright.
lot of them.
Anyway, we're
You're
back,
big on cheese there.
and nominations are open. You have 5 minutes to kill someone.
Oh, you give us the nice little 5 minute to kill someone.
So did anybody get picked last night?
By what?
Yeah, I got chosen last night.
A janitor?
James got chosen. He says.
Yep. And
I thought you said you weren't.
no, I didn't say that.
James, you got picked by a janitor?
I don't know. I think it's a probe. I don't think it's a janitor.
Just to confirm, when it says these abilities that say they are chosen, they're none of these abilities are told like who you're chosen by. You just woken up and said you were chosen last night.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, is that the case? So if you're chosen by something, you're just told you were chosen. You don't tell by who or by what.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it
Right.
could be a
Oh, okay,
probe
okay.
or it could be a janitor.
But what does
Gotcha.
a
Was
janitor do?
anybody
He
else?
just
A
Pick
janitor's kind of
somebody.
like a washerwoman.
oh
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Pick a townsfolk, and
Yeah.
if they're a townsfolk, then they're told.
yeah. Yep.
So was James the only person picked last night?
I think it chooses only
From
one,
what I
right?
hear.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and
Yeah,
I've got,
only one player. So
I don't
Yeah,
think
so
it's a
we have to
janitor.
wait. We have to wait one more night. With a how you call
You
it?
don't think it was a janitor, James?
No. just because I've been looking for the janitor and I've gotten zero
Oh,
indication of the
wait a
janitor.
minute.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, only the town. Well, we know James is a townsfolk.
We do?
Or he's
Well,
Most prolific
or
player
he's
ever.
yeah. Well,
I don't know these roles familiar with, so sorry. I'm still trying to read and follow along.
But
you got
So-
that up there, but
So I will
Yeah,
either
I'm looking.
clarify, the probe and the janitor both say chosen townsfolk will be informed they were chosen.
yeah,
That's why it would.
yeah. That's
Okay.
what
Is there any other role that would have anybody go to them and ask them or tell them that they were chosen at night?
just those two.
Just those two. Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Should
but
we all be publicly picking somebody? Are there multiple roles that have people picking somebody publicly?
two.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Again, I'm just
The
asking. I didn't know if it was like a
captain-
juggler thing or
Captain does
whatever.
it.
The captain and the trader, I think, are the ones that pick people
Okay.
publicly. So they're like
Okay.
mirror. There's a couple of mirror roles in
I
the
figured,
script.
yeah, that makes sense for good gameplay.
By the way, how do you do things publicly during the day without even like confirming your role? Do you just do it sneakily and
You
hope
would
that
go. I would go like I choose Edgar.
I
That's what I
publicly
would say.
choose.
yeah,
okay.
you
Trey,
can
are
just
you-
be like, I
are you
claim
publicly
captain
No,
choosing
and
Edgar?
I pick
I'm
so and
not.
so.
I'm
You don't
not
even have.
doing
No, you don't have to claim the role.
That's true.
Yeah, you just kind of like you just
Okay.
said. If you
I
would
mean,
get told
even
if you're a
although the
townsfolk
trader
that
could
you're
say,
picked.
"Hey, I claim captain and I publicly choose."
Okay.
You should still say like, I make it obvious that you're doing it just for Steven's
Right.
sake.
Okay.
Are there any roles in this where you think you're good but you're actually evil? I love
Mhm.
those roles.
That is
Ah,
yes. The
Yeah.
brainwashed.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling this is. I think that if you
No,
choose
that's-
someone, it's just like
that-
Pokemon. I choose you.
That's the opposite, isn't it? You
Brainwash, you think you're
Brainwash
evil,
is
but
like
is
a
there
what
anything
you
that
lunatic minion.
good? Yeah.
You think
yeah,
you're a
it's
minion.
I remember the
opposite.
game where Guami was the brainwashed and he thought he was evil the whole time. That was amazing. Okay, so I played the
Yeah.
That
script
was an
once, I guess.
epic game.
Well, I think we should nominate some people.
Agreed.
Yep.
I'll nominate
I'll
Lynn.
nominate Candace.
I heard James first.
Okay.
James, who did you nominate?
Lynn.
James nominates Lynn. State your case.
I didn't get a chance to talk to her and haven't heard from her. So yeah, that's about it. It's not a strong accusation. It's more of a information gathering accusation.
hmm
Defense.
I've already set my role to 2 people. My role is also dependent on nominations, so I would like to get that chance to do that.
Okay. Does anybody have anything relevant or otherwise to say?
Yes.
I have something interesting to add. Oh, go ahead, Guami.
Everybody should take their seat.
That's too
Yes.
relevant.
I know,
Not
very
very
interesting.
That's not interesting at all.
My thing is
That's-
interesting is I haven't been on this side where it has hands up and hands down for a long time, and I thought it said hurry up. I wanted to hit the button that just said hurry up.
Okay. I don't hear anything else, so I'll assume that everyone said their piece, and I'll start the timer or start the countdown or whatever. Majority is 4. Okay. 3 is not enough. I did hear a second nomination. What was that? Is that still on the
Manny
table?
was nominating Candace.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and nominate Candace. Why not?
All right. Manny nominates Candace. State your case.
Nothing that I know. I have just heard rumblings that Candace was suspicious from other people and from other information. So I was just nominating to get something moving.
Okay. Candace, your defense.
If there's grumblings, I would just like to say I have cookies. You should eat
help
something
their
so that there
grumbling
will
and
be
their
no
tumbling.
grumbling. Yes.
I have cookies as well.
I can't. We can't see your cookies. Your cookies are
Oh, damn
invisible.
it. It was-
They looked a lot like Bugman or whatever's behind you.
True. I'm not evil. I'm not a good kill. I think I almost made my way around to talk to everybody except for you, Manny. So,
Probably you didn't talk to me.
yeah, so I will uh,
All right.
talk to you. I don't have any suspicions at this time, but I do think we need to keep an eye and an ear out for an outsider.
What would add outsiders?
With that,
Readeth
I will
thy
open it to
list.
relevant or otherwise information.
Replicant.
We don't have exactly a list of
All right.
outsiders that want to say that they're outsiders or know that they're outsiders. So there's that.
And I hear a
This.
distinct lack of yelling, so I think it's time to start the vote.
During the distinct lack of yelling.
So if the
Should-
replicant was to add an outsider, the replicant could register as good and as a townsfolk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Again, 3 is not enough. There was.
I'll nominate Manny.
Okay. Lynn
Why's everybody so
Oh, I am
No.
here, by the way,
Wow.
not just like off screen.
nominates Manny. State your case.
He voted for me. I don't think that's cool. I want to know why he voted for me.
I voted for you because there wasn't enough votes to get you killed, which I didn't want to do. But there are some roles in this game that require people to vote. So I want it on record that I voted.
Okay.
Would anyone like to add anything?
I just want to ask the storyteller which people got who can I nominate after this?
You can nominate anyone
myself,
other than Lynn, Candace,
James,
or Manny.
and Kwame.
And I'm
Oh,
going to
yourself. You can nominate yourself. Is Kwame going on a I'm going to vote for everybody day?
Yep.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, my bad. I was like,
Oh my god! What happened
I
there?
was about to say, did I
What?
like not learn
I was
something
trying
through
to-
the day that?
Yeah, I was like, I trying to murder you.
I saw
will-
3 votes on my screen.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's gonna get killed. Nope, that's what I was trying to do.
So
I will
that,
nominate James.
all right, Edgar nominates James. State your case.
My ability wants to nominate, to be honest, and for a certain role, and I need to nominate. So I don't know. Maybe James is bluffing. I have I have a read on him, but I'm not sure. That's the only thing I have.
Okay. James, your defense.
I was chosen, which me and told, so it means I'm a townsfolk, and I'm good. So there you go.
You could have said that you've been chosen, but
Yeah,
That's actually a good point. You could just say you were.
That's true too, but
that's if I were the demon. I knew my 3 bluff rolls, and 2 of them were, or at least one of them was janitor, and my minion wasn't the probe. Less likely.
Would anyone else like to add anything?
Jane, should we trust you this game?
Yes.
killing 3.
Meanwhile, as a killing spree.
Most prolific killer ever. Should we trust him? Sure.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's kind of the same thing that Steven puts up Darth Maul when he's good and
Yeah.
Star Wars
Yeah.
one.
All right.
and
I'm gonna
by
start
the way,
vote.
interesting information. I haven't seen him with a beer, so that makes it.
Can James? Can you come a little closer? We can see the reflection in your glasses.
Give that coffee to me.
Beer in a mug? Really?
Coffee.
That's
No, it's
suspicious.
coffee.
If you'd
No,
hold
I
your
think it's
cup up,
beer.
we could see
I
your
think it's
background
beer. You
behind
put
you.
beer in a mug. That's coffee.
2 is not enough. I'm gonna go ahead and resume the timer.
It's a bit of a quiet. We're not even in a village. We're in outer space. Or something.
So, I feel like I have done something very bad.
Oh Lord.
Hmm?
Now you're saying it, then I could have picked you as nomination.
No, I don't mean I did bad. I did something evil.
Oh.
I said I did
Oh.
something bad. And I think I told my role to the demon.
Did we
Oh,
already
that's not
nominate that
good.
person?
Yeah, the demon was first, and she's hanging off camera like she normally does when she's evil.
I'm
Oh,
not the demon.
Who could that
Well,
be?
then you're the minion because you didn't vote for the person that I told you to vote for.
You didn't tell me to vote.
I told you who I thought was suspicious.
I nominate Edgar.
All right.
On the last 2 seconds, I nominate Edgar. There's beer in that cup. I know for sure. That's not coffee.
Guami nominates Edgar. State
Oh,
your
Guami
case.
said it. I thought it was James.
Oh, sorry.
No, Guami did.
No, it was
No, I
Guami.
did say it. I
Guami
did say
did.
I do not
She did say it.
apologize.
it.
No, I made a mistake. I thought it was the most prolific killer ever.
Edgar, I always appreciate it when people admit their mistakes. We have a
I do.
Guami.
He
All right,
doesn't.
so yeah, Edgar's said a couple questionable things, so I'm just going off of social cues. We do have 7, so we really need to kill somebody, and we're running out of people that we could possibly kill.
Is Edgar a better kill than you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Well,
God!
sorry,
no,
Edgar, we got to kill you.
don't make me the scapegoat because you didn't get the kill with all those nominations. No,
All right, Edgar.
Candace, put your hand down.
Need to vote.
Edgar,
I'm
it is
going
time
to
for you to make
kill
your
Manny.
case, not just yell maniacally.
Okay, I told people. Okay, if this is gonna happen, I'm gonna tell my role. I'm the security chef. I was looking
No, you're
for
not.
minions.
Is that a thing?
The security chef.
The security
Yeah,
chef? What are you,
it's-
securing the
Oh,
It
food?
says.
The lobotomist.
No, it's
And you're
security
not
chef.
No,
Security
that's a role.
chief. But
It's a role.
if they
Lynn,
misspelled
Lynn is
chief,
evil, by the way.
I'm the security
they
chief.
misspelled chief.
Oh, see,
I'm like, what is security shipping?
It is a security chef.
I'm in the
Edgar doesn't
kitchen.
even know his own role. He keeps saying security chef. It's
Are you-
security
are you
chief.
It
That's
says
my
this
role.
is
It
security
says,
chef.
but
No,
they
it says chef.
misspelled it.
Are
Lynn,
you? Are
I'm
you
It says
reading
chef.
it correctly.
Are you defending?
It's not. It's chief though. It's a security chief. I played this a million times.
Yeah,
I know,
but
but
it's
it
in
says
the
chef.
It
chef.
does in
Chef.
fact
I'll
say
defend
role.
chef.
because it's written.
Are you
I'm gonna-
defending the spaceship with a baguette?
Yes, I am.
That's all I
Stand
wanna know.
back.
With,
I
with,
have.
with a week-long baguette, so it's really hard.
It's hard. Clobbing people
So,
across the head.
Just
I
because
mean, Edgar, if that's your
Lynn
actual
said-
role, it seems like it's circumstantial as when it might fire.
Yeah, that's why I said.
I'm curious why
I
he
said
waited
to
so long
Candace,
to nominate, then nominated the one person.
Yeah.
I want to
that's-
nominate, but Lynn beat me to it, and now she's claiming that I'm not the role that I am.
In charge
Well,
of
you're
comfort
not.
food.
So she's
I know
evil.
what I am.
No, you're Lynn.
Yeah.
I know what I am. So
I think
I
I know
think
the
it's a good
evil
kill.
pair. I know who the evil team is.
All right.
Okay, then
Charge of
kill me. I
comfort
don't mind
food.
because it's situational. Trey is right. Then kill me, but then go after Lynn.
I don't
Oh,
want.
I
to
agree. I agree. Lynn is next on my list.
I'm gonna start the vote.
You know what? I'm gonna help you guys.
I haven't feared for my life yet.
I'm just gonna help you guys.
Are you afraid of baguettes? What's
I'll
he gonna
just eat it.
do?
I
He
just
said
see
it
him
was
walking
all-
around the kitchen going, all the food is okay. The food is secure. Everything looks good.
Fruit is
And
so
Alright.
good.
if we crash land with the ship, we need food. Okay, you're all gonna come back to me for a baguette.
Because
Five.
it's all secure.
5
Did
is
you
enough,
bungee cord the food to the wall?
Okay.
Yeah.
and I am gonna have a 5 countdown in case anybody wants to nominate.
That might be right.
There are a couple of people that still can nominate.
Keeping the hysteria to a minimum. I agree, James.
All right, and with that, the town has executed Edgar.
We're not in a town. We're in a spaceship.
I'm sorry, Edgar. How would you like to die?
Well, I want to protect my baguettes, and I go to an escape pod, and you guys are just evil and launch me to space.
With
Okay.
all the
Into the s-
food?
with all the food, so you
Edgar-
get nothing.
Edgar is securing
guys
the
get
food, and
nothing.
he takes all of the food into an escape pod, and then he leaves. However, he was so concerned with the food that he didn't make sure there was any oxygen, and he suffocates in his pod with food.
I'm sorry.
And I will open the breakout rooms.
Sorry.
I say it in a French
great.
annoying voice. You get no baguettes.
Oh my gosh.
I will go to my breakout escape room.
All righty. Would you care to clean someone's closet?
Oh, I was about to say doctor. I'll choose Manny.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who you got to visit next?
It's not none of your business. Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm going to start off by poisoning Manny.
Okay.
All right.
I got you.
Thank you.
And
Hello.
hey.
So I have a question.
Yes.
But when it says poisoning, drunk, etc.
You broke up.
Oh, okay. When it says malfunction, is that like a catch-all for poisoning and drunk? Can you hear me?
Yes. I believe it is.
Okay. Does that prevent someone from learning that they were chosen?
Does that prevent somebody from learning they were chosen? It's unrelated to that.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
the
that's what I
role
was thinking.
the role either the probe or the janitor would be the role that makes somebody learn that they were chosen. It's that role. So
Right.
if you
Okay.
chose the janitor, then they couldn't malfunction, meaning that they couldn't be drunk.
Right. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and fix James.
Okay. You engineer James. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, I'm here again. Screen off camera on the phone, the camera goes black. So, but I'm still here. Um, am I allowed to pick myself?
Each night choose a player. They are poisoned until dusk. Chosen townsfolk are told they were chosen. It doesn't say anything about what kind of player. You are a player in the game, so you are a viable target of your ability.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that as a different play. Okay, I'll pick myself then, and just because it doesn't affect me in any way. Just I'll see that as a different play and just pick
Well,
myself.
I think it does affect you.
How?
Uh, it would
Well, I can't
poison you.
poison anybody.
Well, the thing is it actually doesn't matter because you wouldn't be. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter if it does poison you or not because your whole ability is that you're going to choose yourself and then say that you were chosen. But
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's
technically, I think you might be poisoned. I'm not really sure. It doesn't
yeah.
actually functionally matter though, either way.
I'll poison myself then. I'll pick myself and just
Alright.
play off that.
Sounds good.
Thank you. I think it's a hot mess of a game. Candace and I are dead in the
I
water.
cannot confirm or deny that.
That's
Hello.
Hey, not chosen again tonight.
Well, I'm here to get your doctor ability.
Okay. I will choose.
By the way, I will tell you you were chosen. I'm not sure when that is supposed to happen, but that does affect your decision. So I will
Oh,
inform you that you are chosen.
okay. So I was chosen again. Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to inform you. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to inform you, so I'll just inform you now.
Well, either way, both the janitor and the probe go before me, so it's not like I can figure it out based on night order. So,
Well, the reason that I was hesitant it doesn't matter. There are reasons that I was hesitant to tell you, but
okay,
I did to inform you, so you do have that information.
okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm poisoned, so but I'll try. I'll try Guami this time.
All right, let me read this again. Learn if they are sober, healthy, and alive. You will get a yes.
So they are sober, healthy, and alive. Okay. Unless I'm poisoned. Okay, cool.
Where'd Edgar go?
He's there. See his suit background?
I just didn't know where he physically is.
Yeah, because I want you to read that the soup is dry.
Oh my god.
I was
Alright.
thinking like I'm Chef Ramsay in the script. Just gonna
Alright.
yell at you guys for not making good food when I'm gone.
So, in the night, no one died. You have 5 minutes, so whispers or whatever will end at 21.
Oh, that is fun. So
Manny.
nobody died. So maybe I don't
You wanna
know
talk,
what
Manny?
happened.
so. I will say I was chosen last night.
I'm going to my room for whoever called my name.
Okay. Me.
Oh,
I have a good thing on who the evil players are.
characters with them. How?
Crawler. Could be a crawler.
Hmm.
Is there any other way
I
that y'all are
I
saying?
I didn't like my role. My role's so situational.
Then something's wrong.
There's a
mean your fake
protector
roll?
somewhere.
No, Lynn, you
What'd you
cannot
say,
play my
James?
role
I
because
think isn't
I
there a
have that
protector
role.
somewhere?
That's not your role. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is my role.
No.
You're lying, Lynn. So obvious.
Yeah, something. But I'll get to that in a minute. I'm still.
Why we didn't have a death last night?
So there's a demon, the crawler. Each night you may choose a player. If you do not, if you do not, all chosen players die. Chosen players you pick are poisoned. Well, they didn't act on night one, which means that Candace is really suspicious. I'm really suspicious of Candace because here's the deal: is what roles could poison? That could poison or drunk.
Wasn't there a demon or a minion that sat next to good players?
All players you
Brain
don't
Leak.
play, you do not start. So it's not Specimen 06. I do not believe it's the replicant.
The thing that's getting me about Candace is why is he so sure that there's an outsider in play? Because there's no information that would give
When I
that,
talked
right?
to her, she told me that it was either replicant or Hell 8000. So okay, dude,
Which makes
real
no
quick.
sense.
All right, so are you an outsider or are you?
I'm not.
Do you want to hard claim to me because I'm about to hard claim to you?
I'm the engineer.
Okay, so did you get probed last night?
Nope. Lynn said she was probed.
Yeah, I picked you. I'm the janitor.
You're the janitor.
I picked you, so I'm altered or you're evil. One of the two. Because I picked Candace on night one and she didn't say anything, and all she's talking about is outsiders. That was mainly suspicious, which is why I said Candace is suspicious. And we even said out there, hey, did anybody get picked? I didn't pick James. Is there something that could make me like misfire and choose somebody else?
Yeah. I mean, you could be sitting next to the brain leech.
You think I could be Minion, but your abilities malfunction. Minions learn who you are.
No. The brain leech. It's one of the minions. Your alive good neighbors are poisoned.
Oh. The brain leech. Where the hell is the brain leech? Is that a minion?
It's a minion. I don't.
Your alive good neighbors are poisoned, which means that either Edgar, that still puts suspicion on Candace, right?
Right.
Unless you think that we killed Edgar as the brain leech. But then that means that if we killed Edgar as the brain leech, then I would have functioned. I would have pinged you last night. So
you would have pinged me last night.
That means that it's Candace and Lynn. And I went to Lynn and I said, and I even said, Lynn, I know you talked to Candace. Remember, I came back and I said, Candace is sus. And then I went to go talk to Lynn because Lynn and Candace talked day one. And but that's the thing is Lynn seems to be very suspicious. I've even called her out twice as being evil, and she hasn't argued with me.
I was very suspicious of the fact that she was calling me out for the voting after she had said that she had a nomination dependent role.
And the weird thing here,
the reason why I did.
Well, and Manny, here's another thing that's very suspicious is I went to her and I said, hey, I know you guys talked. Did you find anything suspicious? And she goes, well, yeah, I had a different read with her and stuff like that. I said, look, I'm the janitor. I picked Candace and she didn't say anything to me. Mm-hmm. Now, that was before I knew that all you got was said was I got picked, but she didn't even say that.
Right.
And I told her, I said, I want you to nominate Candace or things are very suspicious. So when you did it and we had enough and Lynn didn't vote. Mm-hmm. And during that whole vote, Lynn was half on camera. And then I pointed it out and stuff like so it could be Candace is the brain leech, which is poisoning me, and Lynn's the demon.
Yep.
Because I picked because here's the deal. I shouldn't have been.
I need to talk to James because I picked him last night. So
yeah, okay.
He is for sure.
I want to talk to him too, because do you want to go get him and pull him in here? Do you trust the three of us? Because he got
food, but didn't
I
take
took all the food,
but no oxygen.
Well, that's not nice.
Now
yeah. So
yeah.
Yep. I thought that was very innovative, Stephen.
That was very fast. We had 10 minutes the first night, and then like 4 this night.
5, and the reason I gave 10, as I always do, is because I'm behind, and I was still like setting things up.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that felt very short compared to the first night.
Yes, it was. Every day will be 5 minutes from the rest of the game. It's a 7-player game. I can make it 6 if you think that should be better.
Oh, no. It was like I
Uh-huh.
didn't think I thought I had more time just based on the first day.
Chris, why? That's why I have this background.
Oh, Manny.
my-
Okay,
my-
Manny.
Your soup?
No.
Crunch.
This soup is dry.
Oh,
So loud.
can you hear that?
It was very loud. It was,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it was extra-
Manny, are you eating something? I
He's-
took all the food. How are you eating something?
Edgar,
My
you're,
secret stash.
We now know that
Damn
you
it.
have.
Wow.
Yeah, we now know that you still have food on the ship. Yeah.
Okay, guys, kill Manny.
Oh,
then you
Edgar, I hid
Hold
it
it.
behind the oxygen tanks.
can- oh,
my
okay.
goodness.
Hey, that looks pickles.
That looks sweet, by the way. I don't know what it is.
It's celery.
Celery.
It's not-
Oh,
He said
it was so
sweet.
fast. It was so fast. I don't cook with celery.
Okay, I am gonna open nominations, and you have 5 minutes. Oh, and another thing that I must say, a storyteller mistake has been made, and that's all I'll say about that.
Okay. Manny,
should
I
put the
completely
fib in and
forgot
play.
what you said to me.
Suddenly, I'm alive again. No.
No, you're not. You're still
Damn
dead.
it.
And Edgar has been
Um,
double
Oh
tapped.
wow, Trey really wants me dead. Pick
So-
Trey.
No, I don't. I don't care. I will say
Public
this,
information.
guys. I am altered somehow. I am the janitor. The two people that I have picked have not said anything to me, and one of them I actually outright said, "Did you get anything last night?" And they said no. So I believe that I am, and I don't feel like there was any way that I could have been altered on night one, other than the fact that I'm sitting next to a brain leech. So, so it's either Candace, and I do believe that Lynn is
Ah.
evil. So I'm going to nominate Lynn.
I heard a
Oh, me
nomination.
too.
Trey nominating
Happy
Lynn.
that I'm just
Did
sitting
you
right
want to add
beside you.
anything to what you've said?
Oh no, it can still go. So, I don't know if
Trey?
it's a vote on this.
No, not really.
All right, Lynn, would you like to defend yourself?
Of course. I am the real security chief. Take it what you will, and I was chosen last night. I will say that.
And if anybody else wants to chime in before I start the vote.
I wish I could, but I'm dead.
This is all social reasons, but I have a feeling based on the conversation I had with Lynn in the first day that things don't add up.
I think something's wrong
Too
with me
bad you're
too.
wrong, but
This is not about me right now. I'll wait.
All right, majority is 3. I'm starting the vote.
Delay? Just
I
a
love
bit
how
of
you get
delay.
bongs from all over the world.
A bit of a delay.
All right, 4 is enough. Lynn is on the chopping block. So I will allow for about 30 seconds more before ending the day.
Is there any reason that I would be poisoned or drunk the very first night other than the brain leech?
No.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, then either
No,
Edgar or
there's-
Candace is the brain leech, and
I
Edgar
am
was dead, so that means
not.
Candace has to be the brain leech.
I am not
There's
the
no
brain.
brain
Ta-da!
Unless I'm being, well, if Edgar was the brain leech, then I'm poisoned by something else on night 2. Because
what
person
if
that
I'm not
Yeah,
poisoned at
'cause
all?
I was not the brain leech.
Well, what were you,
I'm not
Edgar?
a brain.
Oh, that's right, you were the chef.
Yeah, I took all your
The
baguettes.
security
he
chef.
wasn't.
Yeah, that's
but-
right.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna have the 5 seconds.
And I'm not evil. I'm not messing with you, but I do think I'm messing with as well. But I don't know how, and I don't know how.
I'm neutral evil. I took all your baguettes, so I don't care.
Neutral evil,
Okay,
as in like
and with that,
oh crap, can't think of dude's name.
Lynn has been executed. Lynn, how would you like to die?
I guess by turning evil now. So I take it at its worth.
Okay. Lynn has turned evil, and she's turned black, and just crawled up into a ball and died.
I was about to be offended, Stephen. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do you like Stephen.
What Kenneth was saying, I was thinking the same thing. We're like, is Kenneth going to
Alright.
say something?
Steven has to go change his pants now.
Anyway,
Stephen just like,
the breakout rooms are opening.
he's like, I'm done. That'll learn you, Stephen.
I need some new friends.
He needs new friends.
Your face was awesome. He couldn't fix it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do you like that, Steve. Like, but the moment was fleeting so fast. Like,
Oh my god. I'm going to make
my
makeup.
room.
Everyone's so proud of themselves.
I'm just a lonely spectator. That's all.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I'm screwing things up, so there's that. Put the fib in.
Whoops.
Oh, I actually need to put the mechanical error one in. All right.
Yeah, that one too. Which script are you doing?
Orbital space station, and I'm recording, so I'm gonna head off.
Okay, cool.
Would you like to clean something?
Am I allowed to pick? No, I guess that would be dumb. If I picked myself, would you tell me I was? Would you come back and tell me that I was probed?
If you're a townsfolk. Each night,
Okay.
choose a player. Chosen townsfolk are told they were chosen.
Okay. And then you know what? Let me pick myself. See what happens.
All right. Thank you. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I'm so sorry. I just had to catch the moment while it was. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, they're finna bust my butt in a minute. I already know it. This is not going well at all. My poor little minion has just gone down, and I don't have too many in this little bitty game. I don't have too many places to go. So I'm going to go for. I got to go for James because she was poisoning him. So I got to go for James. They know it's a crawler, but you know what can I do? But hey, it is what it is. So
I cannot confirm or deny anything.
I know you can't. It's okay. There was nothing to confirm or deny. Like what did I ask? I don't even know if I asked anything. I just talked.
I cannot
was the
confirm
only
or deny.
child.
I can put my foot in my mouth. That's all I can do.
That's it.
You have been chosen.
All right.
Okay, moving on.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hello. I picked Wummy.
Okay. All right. Ugh. go, Doctor.
All right. Am I chosen again?
No.
Okay. Then I am going to check. Oh, I'm going to check Candace again.
And you get a no.
Okay.
All right. Everyone's back, and I can inform you that in the night there was a lot of noise as Edgar's pod filled with baguettes smashed into the side of the ship, but nobody died. You have 5
Candace.
minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so that basically, that to me says it's that creature.
You want to come to my room? Okay.
The crawler.
Who was picked last night?
Me, because I picked myself. Because I wanted to see if my ability was malfunctioning. And I picked myself, and he came back and said I picked myself. Or I was chosen. So
Kwame, do you want to talk?
All right.
so that tells me that my abilities are working, which means
My
I'm
room?
suspicious of Manny and
Sure.
Candace. Because those are the two people I picked. Edgar, your ability, did you actually get any information with it?
Nope, because it's so situational. You guys killed me before I could do it. I gave Manny a hint that I was looking for minions, and I said to Candace that I was looking for minions.
I mean, based on social reads, I think you're good.
Whoa, man.
So that means that out of one of the two, somebody, I mean, unless I was poisoned that night too. And last night I got engineer and assistant. So if there's two claims for
You're
that,
the
somebody's not. I'm
you're
the
the
officer.
officer.
Yeah, I'm the officer.
Okay, so I know somebody who's I think is the engineer.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
Kwame's the engineer.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What was your night before that?
Botanist and security chief.
Which I don't.
Which
Security chief might have been in play. I think Edgar was the security chief. I think he was. I think.
I think he was. Okay.
Yeah, because he wasn't evil. Because we still
Okay.
had the minion in play after we killed him. The minion was still attacking me.
But here's my concern. Like, I've only heard of one person getting chosen every day.
Yesterday, Lynn said she got chose.
Lynn said she got chosen
Right, which I
yesterday.
didn't believe it though. But she may have been not. I suspected that was a bluff that they sunk a kill into Edgar, and then were bluff.
I think Trey actually is the janitor. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. He is acting kind of. He said he picked you.
Yeah. He said he picked me. I didn't hear anything. But on the other hand, he could have been chosen by the crawler. Maybe he was the first one.
Yeah, but I'm sure I was too. So I think, well, anyways, here's the deal.
Mhm.
If it is the crawler, we have to kill the demon tonight, or we lose.
Correct.
Unless we don't do a kill at all, and then it'll be final 3 if they decide to kill, or they can go again without killing, and
Mhm.
we'll be
Here's
in
the
the
thing, though. If Trey's really the janitor, we've had a probe, which means I think the probe's dead.
I think so too.
So it's Candace.
That's what I think.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense to me. I'm the engineer. I picked you last night. So even if you were chosen, you're sober.
Nice. Well, it don't matter. I'm the red shirt. I'm not
I just
dying.
figured you're on the other side of Candace, so. Okay.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
so if we wanted to try for final 3, I
I'm
don't
okay
know.
with just killing Candace personally, but
Yeah. So my guess is if it was Candace, she picked me and Trey for the first 2 nights.
actually, no, I guess you're right. It's probably better that we wait, right? Because then they either pick another person and there's 2 people poisoned, right?
Right.
Actually, no.
She'll either pick another person or she'll kill 2, and then there'll be final 3.
And then it'll be final 3. Yeah. Okay.
So what do you think? Wait.
I think wait. Yeah.
All right.
Because I can't be poisoned.
Oh, cool.
Whoever I choose can't be poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody knows.
Last night, and he goes, "No, I wasn't." And I believe him, and I believed him.
Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
So Manny and Candace are still the top of my list because of that fact. And even on day 1 when we were talking about janitor, because I do believe that James probably got pinged by the probe on day 1. And that's why he was talking about the janitor, and I was keeping my mouth shut because Lynn, you knew that I was the janitor.
Yeah, you told me. Yep.
So Trey,
Candace didn't say anything.
The crawler could be poisoning you.
But not on night 1. Not on the first night, which means
That's
that
true.
Candace
But
is
we
more
know that there's a
suspicious.
probe.
Right, because there's other people getting. Because I picked myself last night. Now, granted, did anybody else get picked? Did anybody else? Because I could have gotten probed. But the weird thing about it is the probe wouldn't know that I was going to pick myself. Right? Did anybody else get chosen last night?
Is anybody claiming chosen last night at all?
Me, I did, but I picked myself. That's the weird thing. So the probe wouldn't know that I picked myself. So it looks to me like I picked myself to see if my ability worked. But night 1, I picked Candace. Night 2, I picked Manny. Night 3, I picked myself.
Is it possible?
Night 1, you were chosen, James, then Lynn, and then me.
I was chosen night 2. I was chosen night 0 and night 1.
Night 0.
Is it possible?
Oh, you were.
I'm just letting you know that
that
the
was not
nomination
right.
clock is ticking.
Okay, so would you get 2 notifications that you got chosen if a probe and a janitor, or just get the one?
No, just
So
one
is it
saying that you
possible
were
that Trey
chosen.
got chosen twice, like by himself and by the probe?
Right, which would also mean that I'm drunk, but that also doesn't really matter either way. I don't think my ability has been firing at all, so my suspicion still lies with Candace at the top and going from there.
No, I don't think that's true, Trey.
No.
Well, Manny, you're my second suspicious. So.
And I'm suspicious of my 2 neighbors, so I think we should go to bed and see if the demon kills. And hopefully my information will help
because
us
here's the deal:
solve
if
the
it's the
problem.
crawler, if it's the crawler, then we're all coming back dead. So.
No.
How many people?
Crawler would come back dead. It's final 3.
2 of us would.
2. Yeah.
Each night you may choose. Yeah, there's two chosen.
Potentially
correct.
me and,
Come
and
back with
potentially
two
Trey.
So if I get good
Chosen
information
places
tonight,
poison.
I probably be able to figure something out.
Which means I'm probably poisoned. But that first night, here's the deal: is night one, I don't see how I was poisoned night, like the opening night.
No,
the
so
original
James
night.
just said that he got pinged the first 2 nights.
Yeah.
But I never picked James at all.
Right. That's
Oh,
what
you're right.
Probe
That's what
did.
he's saying. It's a probe. Yeah.
But why did Candace not get chosen on night 0? That's the question.
I don't know.
Either
There's some-
Edgar was the brain leech or Candace is bad.
Because there's another explanation to that.
I actually don't believe Trey's the janitor.
Right. That's
I
what
don't
I was
believe
getting.
Trey's the janitor.
Candace, why do you think it's a replicant in the hell?
Then I
Because-
nominate James.
That was
I nominate
the,
James.
Wait a minute. That was the information that I was given. I now know that it is known by somebody else that at least 2 of the 3 nights that we've had, I have been compromised in some kind of way. Explaining how I've been compromised is the problem. That's because the first night it's iffy, but that's where I'm getting the replicant and the Hell 8000 information from. Okay, I'm the officer. Night 0, I got the replicant and Hell 8000. Night 1, I got botanist and security chief. Night 2, I got engineer and assistant. So it's supposed to be that one of those is in play and one of them is not. Okay. But apparently something was wrong with me yesterday. And technically night 0, but we can't go. It seems like it even though technically it's information that can be doubted, but it seems like it because we can't substantiate why.
I'm sorry, Candace,
There's no
but Trey
kills.
made a nomination, so I
Oh,
would like
okay.
to give
I
Trey
apologize.
the opportunity to nominate James, or say what he has to say.
Well, day 1, I was suspicious with Candace when I talked, and she didn't say anything about being probed. I didn't realize at the time that they weren't told by who or whatever, but she even said on day 1 that she wasn't probed. The only way that I feel like I could be altered on day 1 is by the brain leech, because nobody else would have acted to make me poisoned on day 1, which I picked Candace. Lynn is claiming to be the outsider. Okay. So here's the deal: is right after I talked with Candace and James talked together, and that seemed like a good point time or a minion and demon. But Candace and James also talked again for most of today. And James is now saying that he believes that I'm smart enough to put this nice little intricate story together to the point where he doesn't think I'm the janitor now. So that's very suspicious to me. So I nominate James.
James, would
you guys
like
can
to
take that with
make
what
your
you
case?
want.
Make your
So
defense.
I'm actually the doctor, and I got chosen on night 0 and night 1. So on night 0, I checked Candace, and I got that she was either drunk, poisoned, or dead. But I was pretty sure I was potentially picked by the probe, so I would have been poisoned. My information would have been bad. Nobody on day 0 or day 1 came to me and said, "Hey, I'm the janitor and I picked you." So I started to assume that I was the probe that picked me. I even announced at the end of day 1 that I got chosen, hoping that the janitor, who may not have wanted to come out, would at least the next day come to me and say, "Hey, oh, by the way, I'm the janitor and I picked you, so we can confirm that I was poisoned or not." Then I got chosen. I was chosen again on night 1.
I thought Lynn was.
No, Lynn was also chosen on night 1. If you ask Lynn, Lynn claims she was chosen on night 1 as well, which would say there might be a crawler in play or Lynn is lying. Anyway, so I checked Guami. I got a yes that he was fine, not altered. But again, I was likely chosen by the probe. I figured I was going to get poisoned the entire game. Last night, I did not get chosen. I checked Candace again. I got a no that she was somehow altered. This is where things don't add up, because I believe there's a probe in play, which means there's not a brain leech in play, which means that somebody's neighbor, there's not neighbors being poisoned by a brain leech, which has got me all confused. However, that all said,
I altered.
Trey's story isn't adding up. I'm
Right.
going to nominate him next, and I'll
I
explain.
agree with you there. I agree with you there, but I need to know how I was altered night 0. How
I'll,
You
else was
weren't.
I altered
You
night 0?
weren't, Trey.
Then
You
I
weren't.
picked,
I-
but I picked Candace. I
Because
didn't
Candace
pick
is
James.
evil.
I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, so then the brain leech.
How am I,
I mean,
how am
sorry.
I
Then the probe
poisoned if
Nobody
I'm
did
is
pick
claiming to have been
James.
chosen today, except for Trey, right?
Yeah, just me.
Which means we
And
killed the probe
I
yesterday.
firmly and I admit the fact that I picked myself because I wanted to see if my ability was going off.
Okay.
Because
So-
I thought we were having
That
a
makes
brain leech,
sense.
but the only way
That's-
that I could have
that's-
had altered information on night 1 is with a brain leech. So if it's not a brain leech, then that means that Candace is evil. The end.
here's the big
So-
hole. If Trey was a janitor, then where's the second person on night 0? They got picked. Nobody.
Maybe we both picked. Well, no, because I picked Candace and somebody picked you.
No,
That was
nobody.
night 0.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
Candace,
It was night 1.
I don't. That's convenient.
Okay. I'm gonna start the
You
vote.
think I'm smart enough to put this together on a script I don't even
It
know the
don't
roles
add
to?
up. It's not somebody for. It's not 2 people for every day.
Well, yeah, because last night I got picked. I picked myself, and then the pro picked me last night.
Who did you pick night 1?
Okay, so you guys. So we keep saying night 1 and night 0. The
Night
opening
0.
night,
Yeah, the
the
opening
original
night. You're
first
saying you
night, I
picked me.
picked you, which is
Okay.
why when I talked to you, I was like, "So do you have any information?" And you started talking about the demons and stuff, and I was like, "How do
Yeah.
you know that?" I really wanted you to
Yeah,
say I was
yeah.
chosen. I wanted you to say I was
Yeah,
chosen, but you
but I
didn't. And
wasn't.
you even came out
Yeah.
that day, and James was talking about the janitor, so I figured James was actually good. But I was thinking to myself, I didn't pick James. Then the next night, I picked. Who the hell did I pick? I picked
I think we should go.
Manny. I picked Manny because I had talked to Manny that day, and that was when I was suspicious of Lynn. And I thought to myself, maybe I could pick Lynn and see if she would come back and say that she was picked. But I ended up picking Manny. I went to talk to Manny and said, Manny, hey, I'm about to give you all my information. What do you got for me? And he did not say. And I said, were you picked last night? He goes, no, I wasn't picked. And I said, okay, things aren't adding up. And then Lynn, before we went to the breakout rooms, Lynn even said publicly, I would. By the way, everybody, I was chosen last night. You guys not remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so but James said nothing about being picked. But when we came back for that day, I said, "Hey guys, I'm the janitor," and I picked Candace on the first night, and then I picked Manny, and both of them are saying things aren't adding up. I nominated Lynn because of the way that she was acting. She died, and she thought she turned evil because she was the outsider, but she doesn't actually turn evil.
I'm going to nominate Trey.
Well, I thank you, James, for thinking I'm smart enough to put all that together.
I believe you are smart enough.
Dude, I am not, because I don't even know these roles.
All right. I heard a nomination for Trey. James, would you like to state your case?
I think I kind of stated it. I'll just add that I think that to assume that the probe and the janitor both picked me on night 0, that's
I didn't
unlikely,
pick you.
very unlikely. Well, then
didn't
you're
pick
the
you.
probe, but you're not the probe.
No.
I think you're the demon. I think Manny's the probe.
Oh, if you actually think I'm the demon, then you guys kill me. Kill me now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think you're the
No,
demon.
no.
Do not.
Oh, I'm not the demon. So kill me. Everybody go ahead and vote. I'll even vote for myself. There you go.
Do not.
First hand up. I am
No,
not the demon.
You should go to bed. Trey, you should go
Trey.
to bed.
We should not go
Trey,
to bed.
do not vote for yourself, please.
It's a
Why?
crawler. And if it's not
Because
a crawler,
you're
then
not-
the demon's just been
if
helping.
you die
I
and
know
you're
I'm
good,
not the demon. I know I'm not the demon. That's
then
the
don't
whole
vote
point.
for yourself.
Okay.
James, what was your information again?
My poisoned information on night 0 and
Yes.
night 1.
Yes.
My poison
Alternate.
information was that on night 0, I got a no for Candace. On night 1, I got a yes for Guami. And on night 2, I got a no for Candace again.
All right. I am going to start the
Cool.
countdown.
But I highly suspect my night 0 and night 1 information was poisoned because I was picked by the probe.
All right.
Is there
So is the
armor
plan that we're gonna
anywhere?
do? It's the crawler. We're gonna come back. We're gonna have 2 people down, or it's gonna be a final 3. Is that
Well,
the plan?
it could be 2
Yes.
people down.
It's either
Okay.
we're either going to have everybody back, or it's going to be a final 3, or it's not a crawler and they've just been helping us by not killing anybody.
Okay.
So
Yep.
Which
All right,
actually, at
nominate
this point in
to
time,
bed.
if it was a crawler, I don't see why a crawler would trigger now. They would just pick another person. and make us pick from 5.
Mhm.
That doesn't make any sense. But I guess
Sounds
if we
like-
kill, then the crawler
Sounds
will
like
trigger. And
sounds like a minion and a demon
Which is
communicating
fine
about
if
what to
they
do
leave us
tonight.
all alive, because
well,
I'll get
you're
more
gonna
information.
see, James, when we come back or when this is revealed, that I'm actually not on the evil team and that I'm a janitor who my picks have not been going through, and I probably picked the evil people.
Nobody else gonna nominate here?
Nope.
Well, it doesn't sound like anybody wants to nominate, so I'm going to count down from 5 with my fingers, and then we'll call it a night. And
Trey, pick someone tonight.
Who should I pick? Because nobody's
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
believe what I pick.
Pick somebody.
Just
All right,
randomly do
fine.
it.
and
All right.
with that, the night is
Pick
over,
Ronnie.
and the game continues.
Pick Manny.
Trey.
I'll pick Edgar
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to pick anybody. Choose a player. Yep.
Thank you. What would you like to do, Candace?
Okay, I'm going to pick. Oh, which one? I'm going to pick Trey.
Okay. Hello.
Just to be clear, the since the janitor acts before me, whoever the janitor picks would have already been told they're chosen, right? Can
I
you answer that?
am not 100% clear on that.
Okay.
I believe the way it works is that after the probe and the janitor have both picked is when they would be informed.
Okay. I'm basically asking. I don't want to waste on a potential janitor if there's not going to be any effect. I know you can't confirm any of that, but so you understand why I don't think.
Well, what I will say is that the way I've been playing it is that I have waited until after the probe action in night order to inform anyone.
Okay. So I could still fix the janitor and have the janitor get correct information.
I believe that I gave enough information for you to have.
That's fair enough. I understand these are type questions. Okay, I'll fix Trey.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Hey. Anybody choosing me?
No.
Okay. Boy, this ability is kind of useless at this point. I'm gonna choose Candace again.
You are told no.
Okay. It's making no sense.
Well, that was a long ass night.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Well, I can confirm it. I was watching the time.
Long and short is subjective, so still.
Yeah. Well, I can't confirm or deny it.
Yes, you can confirm it. It's statistically true.
It's fact.
Yeah.
I guess in that case,
What are we missing?
I can confirm or deny it. I just refuse to.
Lynn,
There's that part.
Lynn,
Yeah,
Lynn's
she's
not
here.
here.
She's
Steven,
here.
are you a flat earther?
I am
Mister?
actually.
Okay.
I do believe
Oh
the
my
Earth is
God.
flat. Anyway, I have to. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person.
Okay, pertinent information, please.
Let the storyteller say what happened last night.
Okay. In the night, there was a lot of noise, because the air conditioner's broken, but nobody died.
All right,
Yeah,
Trey, can we
that's what I
chat?
figured.
James, can we talk?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we need breakout room.
Breakout rooms.
Yep.
Yep. All right,
Oh my
Trey, my room.
God. I should have gone
Sure.
to bed.
Oh, there's been a minor setback.
Oh, really? What's wrong?
When they had to intubate him again.
Yeah.
His oxygen requirements started to go up. I was just on the
He
call.
just wasn't ready. It's okay. It's okay. He just needs a little bit more help. It's okay. But he's
I just
going in
got
the
so
right
sad
direction.
because he was starting to wake up,
I know.
and then he
I
had to get
know.
put out again.
And then I did Trey last night because I felt like if he's really the janitor, that's gonna give us the most information.
I don't think he's the janitor.
Yeah, but between my other choices,
So
that's why I did it.
why if he was janitor,
Mhm.
why didn't he come to me on day 2 and say, "Hey, I picked you last night," or the night on
Because
night
he's
0?
not claiming that he picked you. I think you were picked by the probe the first 2 nights,
So I
and
think
then I think the probe
Lynn
died.
is Lynn the probe, and because
I
as
think
soon as she
Lynn's the
died, I stopped
probe.
getting picked. I stopped getting picked
Yes.
after that.
Yes. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not poisoned. I think you've been picked by the crawler.
I would have been told.
No, you would not. It doesn't say that.
That's right. Crawler doesn't tell you, does it?
It doesn't tell you.
Shit.
Also, you could have been picked on, one of the previous nights too. But what'd you get last night? Let's start
I checked Candace again. I got another no, which is the most effed up thing because there's.
Doesn't make sense. There's no way she could be poisoned. Right?
Yeah. I don't know what would be poisoning her. None of the demons poison except
the crawler would
the
be poisoning her. But here's the other thing. Here's the last little bit here. Her night one information doesn't make sense. Right? The replicant Hal thing doesn't make sense. Here's the other question I have for you. Did you tell her what I triple claimed?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Actually, I think I told her I thought Kwame was the engineer.
That still works.
And maybe it's just that there's not information out there. But
Maybe
it's
it's
like,
not.
am I the only one with information and I'm contesting against a probe? But who's got roles right now that can actually aid? Lynn was the outsider. She didn't have any information to aid.
Well, if we have an outsider, then it was a replicant. That's the only way we have an outsider.
Right. So maybe.
No. She maybe you were not there. We talked about it, and she said she was a test subject, but she cannot claim it because she was like, it's like being mad that you're another role. So she had to say that she was my role.
Oh.
And the thing is, she said she turned evil after that. But the thing is, that's the thing that
How
we
did
were
she turn
talking
evil
about.
after that? She couldn't.
I think
That was just how she died. I don't. That. Yeah.
If you're mad about being tough, you might become a demon and might be drunk from then on. So she basically turns into, I think, a story teller discretion.
No, we executed her though before she even tried to come out, right?
Maybe it was before she came out because she said she was evil. She said to me and Trey, I don't know what's going on. She said I had to be claiming
I
that
don't know.
role that Edgar was, and then I turned evil. That's what she said.
All right.
I don't know how, but I
Well,
think maybe it was the storyteller's discretion to turn her evil. But the thing is, she's a minion. She's a demon, but she's still good. We were talking about this before the game, I think. So it's basically a good demon that's drunk from now on. So it's.
It doesn't make any sense. So it's either Lynn could just be straight up evil and she
Hey,
had
Steven.
that as a good bluff. Because
Quick
Steven
question.
at the beginning did even say that they don't change alignments.
Steven, if the crawler picks you, are you poisoned for the rest of the game until you die?
Yes.
You are? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, we're all
Maybe
getting
what's wrong with all
shit
of us.
information.
Yeah.
It's a shot in the dark. The
Yeah.
crawler's basically just making everything wrong, and we're all just staring at each other.
Each other. Yeah.
Was anyone picked last night?
Well, I'm gonna wait and ask that question when everybody comes back.
Yeah. I want to hear from someone else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
all right.
Are we all back, or do we have some time?
Yep, I will. Was the wrong button. There we go. Nominations are open.
By the way, I have information. I was chosen. I don't know why. I'm dead, and I still got chosen.
Anybody else want to claim that they were chosen? I picked Edgar.
Oh wow, yes.
I picked
That was not helpful.
I picked the most unlikely person to be picked. So that means that doesn't make any sense because I should be picked and poisoned by now.
No, it does make sense. I think you're not poisoned because I fixed you last night, Trey.
What? Okay, Manny, what were you? I know you told me, but I forgot what you said.
I'm the engineer.
Okay.
I picked James on night 1 because I don't act night 0, which is why he got the yes on Guami and getting no's on everybody else. I picked Guami on night 2 because I was worried about Candace potentially poisoning him. And then I picked, obviously that's wrong, Candace, but that's why I did
I
it.
didn't poison.
And then, actually, no, that's not true. You probably could still be poisoning him. And I picked
Yeah.
Trey last night because I wanted to make sure his ability fired because his ability was the one that would tell us the most today. It's the other reason
picked
why I
Edgar
wanted
because I
everybody to go to
figured he would
sleep
be
because
the.
there's at least 2 players here that are not poisoned, myself and Trey.
Okay. I also felt bad because I wanted Edgar to like partake, but I also figured out of anybody to not lie about being picked, it would be Edgar.
Anyway, I nominate
Hey,
Candace.
I'm fine
Hold
in my
on.
escape pod with my
I
baguette.
guess,
So.
but that doesn't help us.
No, it doesn't help us, but we also know that I picked Candace on night 0, and unless it was brain leech,
Yeah.
Candace is evil. It's the end of
It's
that's
not the
it.
brain leech. It's not the brain
Right,
leech.
so
It's
that
the
means that
probe.
Candace
I'm
is
That's
not-
why
evil.
nobody else has
evil.
been picked since Lynn died. I nominate Candace.
What about the?
This is gonna be bad.
All right.
I want to know. I want to know where your cat is,
The
Candace.
sad thing was is if Lynn had voted on day 1, we would have had her on day 1.
Manny has nominated Candace.
So
State please.
the other thing that doesn't make sense with Candace is her night 1 information. There's no reason why she should have been poisoned night 1. There can't be a replicant in play. If there is, please continue to not kill anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Mhm.
Which makes it a crawler. Her night 2 information was just a repeat of what we already knew, that there was a security chief in the game. Her night 3 information is technically true since I'm the engineer. However, I think she was fed that, through other talks and took
Well,
a
she
gamble
just
on the
repeated
engineer
everything
because
to
there's
me, and I don't
somebody
think
else
she
who's
said
been
engineer
playing
for
very
night
much
2 anyway.
like an engineer.
I think she's trying to one up me.
It also
I
explains why I got
wish. I
died.
wish. I wish.
Yeah.
All right, Candace.
Which means that
I
Lynn was the
wish.
minion, and she just said that she was the outsider.
Okay, I believe
So-
Manny has stated his case. Do you have anything to add, Manny?
Nope.
Okay, Candace, you can make your defense.
Well, it's not me. This is about to go terribly, terribly wrong. Because if there is a crawler and they activate tonight, you kill me, wake up, the game is over with if they activate. It's not me. I suggest you figure out who it is, but it's not me. It's not me. So this is gonna go left.
Where did Lynn
What's
go?
funny, Edgar?
No, how Candace said it's not her, and she had
I'm
that
here.
wicked, she had that
Oh,
wicked
okay.
smile. And
How
I
is
do,
that a wicked smile?
I do believe that it's her. That's why I laughed. I do believe it's her now.
And I picked her on night 0, and I don't know how I would have been altered any other way.
All right, I will allow for anybody to add anything. I don't hear anything, so I will start the countdown.
I don't know what to
How am I
do.
poisoned? How
I'm
am I
doing my dead
messed
vote.
up?
I don't care.
I guess unless the probe picked me on night 0, but I wasn't picked, so that's the only way that I could be poisoned is if I was sitting
Either-
next to brain leech.
There's definitely a
weren't-
probe
we-
because 2 people have been
There's
coming
de-
out every day.
Yeah,
exactly.
Lynn was
yes.
the probe. Lynn was the probe because I stopped.
Lynn was the probe.
I stopped getting
Yeah.
probed after she died. Thanks a
So
lot for
then,
probing me, Lynn.
yeah. So Lynn probed you, James, on night 1, and I picked or the opening night, and I picked Candace. So then on the next night, Lynn claimed to be probed because she was the probed, and I picked Manny. But Manny, why didn't you? I guess because I was picked that night and I didn't fight.
I think you were the first person chosen. Then I think she chose Guami. And I think last night she picked James.
Phrasing.
And then when I picked myself, it was because you.
It's poison
You're
information.
right.
He just gave it to you anyway.
That's true.
You can
Okay.
give true information.
All right. Well, there you go. I think we're pretty satisfied with the death of Candace.
Okay.
Candace, who do you want to nominate?
There's
You
six
know, I was
votes.
suspicious of you.
You should nominate Edgar.
I'm still in my escape pod. You will not get your baguettes back.
I don't know.
Edgar, can I please? I picked you last night. Can I please have some food?
I don't know.
All right, and with
There's only
that,
enough votes to tie it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm officially
Game
dead
over.
in
The
the
game-
escape pod. If you can find the escape pod, you can have all the food you want.
We don't want food that's in there with your dead body. That's gross.
Well, the day has ended,
Contaminated.
and you have chosen to
No,
execute.
it's in the
Candace.
vacuum of space.
So I would like to know how Candace would like to die.
Mm, come here. Crushed underneath Max.
Okay.
Aw.
Big old fat cat, and she walked across Candace, and Candace,
He's a he. He's beautiful. He's a he.
and
See, worship him.
the male cat
Beautiful.
apparently
Aw.
walked across Candace, she gave up the ghost and died. And with that, the game is over.
I picked the demon on night 1. God, and if Lynn had
Man.
voted, we would have got
So
it.
did
but of
I.
course Lynn
And
voted, yeah.
I did say a storyteller mistake had made. I'm not sure how, but I told James that he was chosen when Manny was chosen the second night.
Okay.
I told you, Trey. Or no,
That
Guano.
explains. So I
Yeah.
actually, Manny, if you had come to me and I had said, "Hey, were you chosen?" and you were like, "Yes," that would have cleared. Like that would have.
Yeah, the
cleared
game would have
me.
been over at that point.
Well, it
Yeah,
was
because then
pretty
everybody would
much
have
over.
believed me. Well, no, because James really was throwing a bunch of sus on me. But if it had been like, might have been like, yeah, I was picked, and Trey said he picked me, and then
Yeah.
and I would have been like, well, I picked Candace, and
I-
she didn't
I
say
usually-
anything.
I usually don't look at the chat, and Steven said like, I should have visited you, and can you confirm that you saw this? You were chosen. I'm like, what?
Well, it was a
Oh,
little
so
confusing.
you weren't chosen at night because when you came back, Edgar, I was waiting for you to be like, I was chosen last night. When you didn't say anything,
He
I
tried
was like,
to. He was like, I have pertinent information. And we
oh, I must have
stopped
been
him
gone
or
with
whatever.
Wami.
So-
I was a little confused because the crawler poisoning people, and I wasn't sure. The janitor
can't-
acts first. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to give the crawler an opportunity to give the information, so I was messaging the script designer, and then it worked out perfectly because Manny fixed Trey, which removed all of that crap, because then, regardless of any of that, the person was going to get told. But somehow, in the mix, I forgot entirely that I was supposed to tell anybody.
I think the way that it's supposed to go
Yeah,
normally
and I
speaking, is if somebody does something to somebody else, like for instance, if I pick somebody and they got chosen, you're supposed to tell them immediately. Like madness. If somebody is picked to be mad, you
Well,
tell them
no.
immediately after.
The
Yeah,
problem with
go ahead,
that,
yeah.
the problem with that makes sense, but the problem with that is that if you go to somebody right away, then they know it's the janitor. If it's like a third through the night or halfway through the night, you know it's the probe,
Oh,
which
I
is
see.
the
Yeah,
problem.
Makes sense.
It also
Makes sense.
it makes sense with the crawler ability and with the engineer ability because it gives both of our abilities a chance to interact with the janitor. If you wait, and Yahoo was explaining to me that like since it's just you go there and you say you're chosen, you don't say how many times you're chosen, so that gives you an opportunity to hide the probe and janitor
Is that?
information.
Are we sure that that's a thing? That
Yeah,
it's
it
only,
is.
You just know that
Well,
you're
that's the
chosen?
way it's
Okay.
been played every time I've ever played. I don't know if it's official or not. I
Yeah,
have,
okay.
I mean, it is.
as things have been coming up, messaging the guy that designed the thing. However, he never answered the last question.
Hmm. Well, that's good. It
What,
stinks. I mean, I'm glad that it played out towards the end. It just felt like we didn't have that much information, and I was literally just,
Was Lynn the probe?
dang.
I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I guess.
I probe myself on purpose just to throw things off a bit, but
So the weird thing there is, I
That
think when you probed yourself, that technically you did make yourself drunk. However, I believe that the second you became drunk, you stopped drunking yourself. Well,
Undrunking yourself. That's new.